Reflections on Veterans Day, 2015. Never has so much been owed by so many to so few. On this Veterans Day, I once again reflect with pride on my most precious possession, a Purple Heart awarded posthumously to my great-uncle Saul, after whom I was named. He was an American soldier killed in Europe at the very end of World War II while saving children. Before she passed away, my grandmother bequeathed to me the Purple Heart and told me to always honor my great-uncle's memory. On this very special day, I want to thank from the bottom of my heart my great-uncle Saul and all of the brave men and women who have sacrificed and continue to sacrifice so much for our nation and for the values we cherish. I urge those in government to make certain to treat our heroes and their families with the compassion and generosity that represents the best of America. Many of us have veterans that are close to us. In addition to my great-uncle, I remember my late father, Herbert Cohn, who fought heroically in the Pacific Theater during World War II. His father, Edward Cohn, who served in the First World War, and my wonderful uncle, Alfred Blumenthal, who served proudly in the United States Marines. In its short history, the noble experiment called America has produced the most prosperous and generous nation-state in human history, and the leader of the free world. Our greatest asset has always been the innovation and ingenuity of our people. Our greatest weapon has always been our indomitable spirit. We have been fueled by our love of freedom and our desire to serve humanity. We cannot and must not let that spirit die. The challenges to our freedom, both at home and abroad, are enormous and require the courage, resolve, determination, and sacrifice of all Americans, both in and out of uniform. The great efforts of our veterans is a reminder that freedom is not free. Ben Franklin remarked that those who would sacrifice freedom for security will have and deserve neither. Our freedom is being threatened by an over-intrusive government. We came to this nation to escape tyranny, not to reinvent it. Both our freedom and our security are threatened by the appeasement and emboldening of tyrants who call openly for our destruction. Freedom and peace are preserved through strength and moral clarity. I hope and pray that those in positions of influence will rise to the occasion and reverse this dangerous course. If they do not, we must. We, the people, must continue to pursue truth, to stand tall for what is good and for what is right, and to demand nothing less of those who represent us in government. We may lose some battles, but we can, must, and will win the war. We have made mistakes, but we will learn from them and will emerge together, stronger, wiser, and better. Bound by our love of liberty and our sense of decency and compassion, There is no goal we cannot accomplish, no obstacle we cannot surmount, no enemy, foreign or domestic, we cannot defeat. We are Americans. So on this Veterans Day, let us renew our commitment to the brave men and women like my great Uncle Sol, who have sacrificed so much so that our nation and our values would live on. Let us make certain that they did not serve in vain, and that the government of, by, and for the people shall not perish from this earth. Let us dedicate our lives to saving our children. God bless our veterans. God bless the United States of America.